But we begin tonight with that Channel 2 exclusive. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Sion Rhodes.
And I'm Jonathan Martinez. Tonight we are hearing from the man accused of shooting his wife, Jacqueline Gibson, and killing her boyfriend, Vernon Berger. And tonight, that man accused in that shooting, Dennis Gibson, is talking exclusively to Channel 2. Our Bill Spencer sat down with Gibson today. He joins us live from the Fort Bend County Jail. Bill, he had quite a bit to say, yeah?
Jonathan and Sion, he did have a lot to talk to me about. He was racked with emotion almost the entire conversation, breaking into tears over and over again. He made it very clear he is very remorseful over the killing, but as he put it, something deep inside him just snapped. At 78 years old, Dennis Gibson, a retired mechanical engineer, father and grandfather, is now in a jail cell facing the unthinkable, accused of shooting his wife, Jacqueline, and killing her lover, Vernon Berger. I'm deeply emotional, Gibson says. I'm 78 years old and I've never been in trouble before in my life. I'm the victim here. That may be hard to understand, but believe me, I'm the victim. With his voice shaking and cracking, Gibson says he knew and respected the man he's now accused of killing. They had been both friends and bandmates and actually sang in the same vocal group together. Yes, he was my friend, Gibson says. We were friends. I would never. He was my friend. He was a man that I held in high regard for years. Early last Friday, detectives say Gibson shot Berger after Berger showed up at his front door to pick up his wife, Jacqueline. Just the latest in a series of infidelities Gibson claims his wife had put him through. So, did Gibson plan the killing? There was no planning in it, Gibson says. I'd like to tell you the whole story so you can hear my side of this. I was terribly abused. I'm a good person. As to what he would like to say to his wife of 23 years, absolutely nothing, Gibson says, crying harder now. She abandoned me in a situation I could never have even imagined. I don't want to talk to her. So, why'd he do it? And does he regret it? Gibson says, I'm a very good, caring person. I'm very sorry I snapped, but she went off with another man, and I just couldn't handle it. Now, tonight, Gibson is facing both murder and aggravated assault charges. He says he does not have a lawyer at this point. As for his wife, Jacqueline, she is recovering at Memorial Hermann Hospital. In Richmond, Bill Spencer, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
And Bill, it sounds like Gibson is still pretty angry with his wife.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was rambling a lot about his wife. He did say over and over again just how much pain and agony and abuse she had put him through with what he called her infidelities, as he put it, constantly putting this extramarital affair right in his face.